Okay, so good day, learners. So today is we will have a short video tutorial on understanding your dataset, structure, types, and common pitfalls. So with that, I created a short dataset here in R. So I hope you're already familiar with R. So basically, this is R Studio. So this is where you write your codes. And this environment, it's still empty, and this part is like where you see your figures, and this is like your code history. So let's say if you want to write a new code, just go to File, a new, and then you can see our script, and it's going to be like you can see you write your code. So I already have written my code here just to have an overview. So basically, I will just run this one. So I will use the library tidyverse. I will run it, and I will also run the library janitor. But it says there is no package called janitor. So first is I will try to install the R package janitor and have to wait if there's still it's not showing. Probably it's not here. So let's just wait a little bit and we will see. Now janitor is showing and you can see install and we will wait until it will be installed. So while waiting, we'll try to um, data. Let's see. Let's create a data on students. So let's say this is how you write your data. So students here. Now you have your short data. So you have your students ID 1 to 5, name, sex, age, height, weight, math, and science. So you can see there is a lot of NA. And NA, it means that our data is not complete and we have a lot of missing values. So to look at that, so data clean name students, so we will see if it will work. So okay, and let's say the students. So we have actually here, it's written in red, NA, and so we have actually 4 missing values. So but before doing that, before we dive in, so we can just look at the dimension of our data. So dimension is div students. So we have 5 data set and we have 8 variables. Means 5 and 8, 5 observations and 8 variables. So the number of row. So let's try to look at number of row. So you have 5 number of row, number of columns. You have the 5 number of columns, also 8, because it means we have 8 variables. And the name of the student. So basically your the name of your variable. So you have 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically you have student ID, you have the name, you have the sex, you have the age, you have the height, the weight, the math, and the science. And then you have the head. So the head is the five. So basically it will give you 5 in this case because we only have 5. So it shows everything. But if you have a data set, which is, let's say 1,000 data set, so it will show the first 5. So this is the glimpse students. So this is how you look at it, but basically it's the same when you click this one here, this small button. So you can see the student ID, the name, the sex. So you can see the number. This is number, student ID, the name, the character, and the sex. You have the character, and here you have the height, number, weight, number. So you can see your and the string is the student. So the string is this is exactly the same. So this is another code, data types, numeric, character, factor, logical. So we have is apply students. So let's just try to run that. So basically it's the same with that student ID here. So basically it's just how you uh, look at it. Now let's try to convert sex to factor because you wanted to have factor by female and male, and it's character. So you can say me the students. This is the name of your data, and this is the new. Is you can write it in this different way, but you can also skip just the data name, which is student. So here, sex is equals to factor by sex, and student ID as integer. So you can run this. There are two ways on how to run the code. You can highlight it and click run, or you can just highlight it, chef, and then you enter, and that's it. So another one is to look at add a new logical column. So it means that you wanted to add, we have 8 variables. So student ID, so mutate is adult is equals to age, it is age 21. So just run it. So so age is not around. So I don't know what happened. I would say. So let's try to check if our data is correct, but right now our data is not. So let's try to look at the glimpse instead. So glimpse students and here. So now I think our um it's the same. So students select student ID. So we will just selecting the 4 variables. Let's say student ID, the name, the math, and the science. So instead of just because there are cases that you just want to work on the specific variables. So instead of 8, you can just select. Let's say I'm gonna run this. So select columns that don't exist. So this is some weird. How is that possible? So I will try to look at if I have names. So date students. So it says student ID. Yeah, this should be ID. So again, this make sure that it's being written. So capital S and capital ID. So we have to make sure that this is the right and name. So name. There's something with my code writing. So and you have the math. So math is this one, and you have the science 24. So let's see if it will work. So now you have here selected is there an ID and this and that. So basically you can, if I want to bring this here as a new variable, I can just say, um, I can do that. And then let's say I will say new data, and then new data, and then I will put an arrow. It means that from this data structure from it, I will bring it only to my specific data. So let's say now I have a new data. So 5 observations of 5 variables. So from 8 variables, now I'm working on only the student ID, the name, the math, and the science. This is probably score, math, and science. So if you try to go forward with that, so select long, but this one, but make sure again our student ID. So I don't know what's going on with the code. So I don't know what happened, but I think we need to change it as to the spell because R is very particular about it. Once if it is written in capital letter, you really need to write in capital letter or small letter. So it's very strict rule. So I will trade scores long. You see, this is how it looks like. This is what it look long data. So from this data set, from 5 observations to 4 variables, it's a long. So you have now 10 observations of 4 variables. So long data is what it will be like this. So that's how it uh look like. So for the scores long, you can see like that. So so Elaine math put in Elaine science 24. So that's how you look at it. And this is for the wider data. So scores wider data, so 5 observations, and basically you see like this. And another is missing values. So students is how it looks like. So it means I have the not applicable, I would say. So I have four missing values. So how to deal with that? How to check? So how to check is imagine if you're dealing with 10,000 data sets. So this is visible because you only have five observations with uh, four variables. In that case, you can say sum open parenthesis is that NA students. So this is to check how many NAs you have. So you have four. This is which is also visible from here. One, two, three, four. Now the column. So this is just trying to look at how many NAs in the column. So you have in each column you have one for height, one for so basically you can just if you are in a data if you have in Excel, so you can actually just check like, oh, in height there is one missing value, and then weight, and then month, and then size. So then you can go back to your original data and look at it and what is going on with your data. So here is we want to filter the students within a students, filter if anything, everything. So let's say let's run this code. So here is students within a, these are the students with in a, so it's a lot. Now let's, our goal here is we can say we will try to drop all the data set with there's in A. So you are losing your data, but this is how it works. So it's saying you're gonna drop all the missing data. So when you drop all the missing data, so what remains is you only have one. Because imagine if you're dropping all this, or you drop this one, you drop this one, you drop this one, you drop this one. So what remains is Anna. So if you keep on dropping this, basically you are losing so much data. So that's why sometimes it's important to think like dropping the data set is really important. Imagine if you have 20 to 20,000 data sets, and what could be done to maintain or to uh, keep the data set. So here there's another so replace missing elements with the mean of the column. So let's say this is what I said. So instead of dropping all this in A, so instead you do, for example, here. So and you don't want to lose the data with for Carlo. So what will you do is you just get the average from this height from Ben and Dana or from Elaine, and then you will replace it here, or you can here. So the average of Ben and Carlo and Elaine, and you will put for Dana for weight, and the average for Matt for Dana, Ben and Elaine and Carlo you can put here so that you will not lose your data. And then I, although it's not good to do that, but if we are talking about like a large data set, so let's say for one survey you will have 10,000, 20,000 surveys. So it's important for you to know this. So here is another one. So this is I like how you replace. I just like run the code. I don't want to, like write everything. But if you want, I can, can also ask R to write the code. So I will do that. But it's here. It's not working because we need to work on the spelling. Obviously, hide CM, hide CM. So here, hide CM. So see the capital S is not really good. So you need to work on that, but it will definitely just replace the values average. Here is age. Select. So let's say names, data, data. So not there's no data, but I can do like this. Data is I'm just renaming the students to data. So I have now the new data here, but the same content. I will run it. The names are here, but when you look at here, age, it's not really the same. So age should be capital A, height should be capital H, and weight should be capital W, and math should be 2024 at science should be this, and here you can look at students. So here, look at the summary. So the summary of age here, the height, minimum, maximum. So you basically, this is like a simple descriptive statistics. This because here the summary. Uh, You can also run like this summary of the data. So actually, it's the same output. So you can see actually it's the same. So you get that same summary of the data. Or if you wanted to be specific on one particular column, so you can say data, um, dollar sign, and then you say you wanted to look at the age. And then what will give you is specifically on age. So this is the power bar. And the table, if you want a table, so students, so I want to because I changed the name of data and six. So, oh, so data. Bro, no, this is not working. This is should be dollar sign. So that's why it's not working. So this is no table. I will try to check if there is a set. Okay, good. So table is equals to data and so zero. Okay, let's try this one table. Also not so table. Probably I'll change. So the table is like this. You have the 19, 20, 2021. That is how you just somehow summarize it. Another group summary average score by sex. So basically, you just have to go by students. So this is the name of your and group by sex, summarize, and the number of observations, the mean of this one, and you have to run it. And you it's not working because you have to change this science and math. See if it still six is not found, so there should be something. So step six is capital S, so we have to make sure that it is capital six here. So see the n number of observations for female is three, and number of observations for male is two, and the math score is seven. So see, you can see that in terms of math score, male is more higher, and here for the science, male is also higher. So this is good if you are like have a lot of data. So this is really good. Like this how R is very so where data table ID 123 score so can also run like number scores as characters here and where data. So ID and then converts to numerics, so please get score as numerics. Just want to numeric transfer values. So mean and yeah, so I think this is how is that? Just a simple tutorial, but I hope it will help you a lot. So next is we will be dealing with data cleaning 101, missing mean values, others outliers, and error. So let's tune for the next video.